Oh, let's. I told y'all I never know what I look like until I get on here, so it's always going to be a little shocker. Hey guys, how are we doing? How are we doing? What are we drinking tonight, guys? Y'all know what I'm doing. I'm doing my suja. I'm doing my suja. Mm. It's so good. I got another juice today from Costco. It's this it's a fresh press juice. It's called Press. I don't know that company, but it's called Press. It's lemon, mint, pineapple, and I think pear. So good. So good. I love it. I enjoy it. How are you guys doing on this Friday evening? It's dreary over here. So if you're on the East, it's probably dreary where you're at as well. Baby. Guys, I only got one story to share tonight about your love after lockup experience. Oh, guys, come on. So I'll be doing that after I do this review, which will be rather quick. I did not have a lot. This episode didn't give me a lot. This was another filler. I'm so disappointed in this show. You like reality TV used to not be able to catch Love After Lockup and Life After Lockup. I don't know what's going on now. We'll just blame it on the pandemic. Blame it on the pandemic. What's up, F Usher? F Usher said I haven't seen the episode either. Here for the live. Yay! Thank you for hanging out. Ew. Oh, JT Dim said, so happy to be back. So happy to have you back, my love. Hey, Morgan. What's up, Dr. M? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Asia. What's up, Black Lavender? Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Al Boogie. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Brenda said, hi, family. Likes are free. Likes are free. Guys, I'm making leeway with my second channel. So remember I said that last live, I said that I would have it up by a certain time. I feel like it might be sooner. It might be sooner. I'm getting better at editing. It might be soon. I have so much stuff to show you guys. So much stuff to show you guys. I should show you one thing that came in the mail. Hold on. I love being a woman. Love. Oh, it's heavy. Child. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get. Bam! We're a part of the Staub family now. You know what I got. The first piece that I got from Staub. Y'all know what it is. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. A damn pumpkin. Of course, I got the pumpkin. Of course. Oh, I just saw the white one is in stock. And I think I might get the white one too. Because I want the orange pumpkin, the white pumpkin, and I want the black one. But the black one, baby, that black matte pumpkin sells out as soon as they put it in stock. That and Staub's Christmas tree pot. Trying to get my collection together before we celebrate the birth of Christ. Ooh, this is loud and heavy. I shouldn't have did this. I should not have done this. Child, this is heavy. Anyway, here she is. Oh, she's so heavy. Oh, I can't do it with one hand. And I'm making my pumpkin soup. And I'm going to put it in here and present it right next to my Popeyes turkey. Thanksgiving is about to be lit. Sorry. Native American Appreciation Day. I can't wait. Listen, shout out to the pandemic. Heifer, you forced me to live. You forced me to live. Yeah, but I just had to show you guys. When I got the notification for it, the delivery notification, I was like, oh, today about to be a good day. Ooh. Shout out to the Black Pumpkin Spice Hoes. We here. We are a part of this tribe as well. They don't want to feature us, but the Black Pumpkin Spice Girls is here. We're here. Oh, yes. Make sure you like the live. What, Black Lavender? You don't remember Brittany's mother? That's recent. Her burns are recent. She had third-degree burns all over her body. I think her face as well, but she has on makeup. But remember her mother, I think it's the family's cabin. She was smoking in the cabin and the cabin caught on fire. And when Brittany went up there to talk to her mom, she asked her mom if she was trying to kill herself, and her mom never answered. She just started crying. Black Lavender, how did you forget that? How did you forget that? That was an intense episode. How did you forget that? Hey, Nat Lee said, remember Nat Lee is giving you the info. Remember, she set her Alaska house on fire with her cigarettes. That's where her burns are from. I wonder if it's a skin graft. I think so. It's looking like that. It's looking like that because I had that too. Oh, I ain't showing y'all my legs. I'm about to show you my legs. We're getting too comfortable, but yeah. I told you I lived a life. I have a burn on my leg. I have a huge scar right here from being a tomboy. It is what it is. Child, I still am. I just don't climb trees anymore because I don't heal like I used to. Tracy said Lamondre should be on that new show, Love During Lockup, since he pays people's bills while he is in jail. You know who needs to be on Love During Lockup? Mr. Hilton. They need to get Mr. Hilton on the show. And yes, this is Bath & Body Works Twisted Peppermint. Y'all know the vibes. I cut this top off of this one, the big one. And I got this from the dollar store, and I just put my scents in here so it can travel with me. Because, I mean, I don't... Who is carrying book bags every damn day to fit this in? Be reasonable. Oh, L Boogie said, I'm ready and sipping some Japanese shochu for this live. What's that? Is that like ramen? Because I'm a ramen hoe too. Baby, I made some ramen recently. I don't want to start nothing, but I'm just saying, Korean community, watch out. I'm coming for you. Watch out. That ramen, the African-American ramen was hitting. It was hitting. Hey, Roselle. Roselle said, hey, oh, I love your profile pic. Said, hey, Nikki. Hey, Star fam. Sending love from Detroit. What's up? What's up, Detroit? I cannot wait to visit Detroit. That's like one of the places like I have to go. I have to visit soon and very soon. I might be coming here in 2022. Might be coming here in 2022. JT Zim said, I've had some cocktails and feel like Nikki is going to pull out her Bible after some of my comments. Listen, do it. Do it. Why is here? Hey, why? Wow, what time are you doing your live tomorrow? Let's plug that. Let's plug Waz live. Waz said, just finished cooking, so I'm here eating. What are you eating? Because you be cooking up a storm on your Instagram stories. TJ said, Sean is horrible. How he sleeps with Sarah and springs all that news on her. Oh, how he sleeps with Sarah and springs all that news on her. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I didn't like that scene, but I'm like, Sarah, you already know he had kids? Like, I feel like the scene wasn't real, so I ain't get that upset, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Hey, Savina, what's up, sis? What's up? Hey, Coos Girly. How are you? Listen, when I went to pick the turkey up, because my local Popeyes, listen, no shade, but I can never eat there. It looks very violent, right? I'm just like, I feel like I have to go to that Popeyes like when it is bright, when there are a lot of people around. I don't like parking there. So I was able to go to this Popeyes in the middle of the afternoon. I found the parking space right in front. Thank you, Jesus, because I didn't want to park in the back because I'm scared. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm from Philly and I'm scared of this Popeyes. Okay. Yeah, Popeyes are, no matter where they are, they're, Popeyes and Wendy's, girl, clench your purse. So anyway, I go into the Popeyes, Latina. The whole time I'm clicking my car. I'm like, just making sure, looking back, making sure my doors are locked. So I walk into the Popeyes. There's a line, of course, right? So I finally get up, and the lady is just like, do you want like nuggets and a Megan sauce? And I was like, no, I want the Popeyes turkey. She was taking my order, and she was just like, everybody's coming and buying them up. And I'm like, don't you work here? Like, you can't get one. She's like, no, it's okay, but everybody's buying them and I want one. It's right there. So anyway, she tells the lady who's making the chicken, who got her mask down. She tells the lady who's making the chicken to get me a turkey. The lady comes to get me the turkey. She brings the turkey. She puts it on like the ledge where you got to go and grab the order. But I can't get over there because it's like the cash register and everything. She puts the turkey on the ledge, turns around and leaves it, right? So the turkey is frozen. It's in this box and it starts to slide down, and I'm watching this thing fall. Because if it hits that ground, they getting me another turkey. And my mom goes, the turkey's falling. And the girl turns around mid-air, very impressive, catches the turkey, brings it over to me, and then we start chatting. She was just like, everybody is buying these. These turkeys are so delicious. I'm so jealous. I can't get one. I didn't get into why they won't let her get a turkey. Weird. But maybe they didn't want her to get it discounted. I don't know. But she was just saying that everybody is coming and buying them up and that these turkeys are so good, and I cannot wait. I'm cooking that turkey probably soon, because we're also going to have chicken and steak, and I don't know, maybe I'll have that turkey soon. I don't know, because I can't wait. I can't wait. It's already been cooked. It's already seasoned. I just have to basically warm it up. I'm going to warm it up and crisp the skin, but I'm excited. I've seen a bunch of reviews on YouTube. I've read a bunch of articles about it. There has not been any negative commentary about this Popeyes turkey, so I'm excited. I'm excited to try it. And now you guys know you'll see the whole thing on the second channel. On the second channel, NikkiStar Lifestyle. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Because right now I still don't have a name for it. I still don't have a name for it. So yeah, that's another thing that's happening right now. Dog trainer, you were not here for Mr. Hilton. Remember when I read his profile and he was the guy who said that in bold lettering that he's looking for someone he's looking for a male who will participate in homosexual activities with him. And then he listed all of the people that he was sexually attracted to, and half of the people that he was sexually attracted to, the names he wrote were slurs, so I couldn't even say it. You go back and find that live. That was a very interesting live. Was that also the same live that we found the serial killer? I think so. And that was probably the last time. That was the last time we did it. The serial killer ended that game. I was like, absolutely not. Hey, Aaliyah. Aaliyah said, Nikki, have you smelled gingham from Bath and Body Works? Someone sprayed it at work today and it smelled really good. Yes, I did. I didn't like it. I don't really like the floral scents. I like scents that smells like candy. Like candy or a holiday, except pumpkin. I don't know why. I love the smell of pumpkin in a candle. I don't like it as a body spray for some reason. And certain foods I don't like. Like I have strawberry pound cake. I can do that, but I can't do the blueberry waffles. I don't like how that smells. It's weird. Like I can only do certain smells. But I also they have a strawberry soda one that smells divine. I love that. Yeah, I like the smell sweet. I can't, or like a peppermint candy cane. Tis the season. Tis the season. I'm so excited. Oh, it's whiskey. All right, L Boogie. Don't leave. Don't leave your home. Stay inside. Stay inside. Thank you so much, Tracy. Dog trainer. If you want to watch the Mr. Hilton reveal, it's right here. Thank you so much, Tracy, for bringing up the link. Hey, All Day Finesse. All Day Finesse said they need to start making this TVMA programming if they keep showing these in their undergarments. Yeah. It wasn't my Popeyes. It wasn't my Popeyes. Okay. Just Call Me Juan said, I'm eating an Asian shrimp dish. I'll post it on Instagram later today. Work. Really? Because I'm no longer attracted to him. Now you're attracted to him, LB? LB said, Nikki, I finally see what you see in John tonight. He was kind of cute with his hair. I did not like that bang, but we'll get into it. We will get into it. Hey, Brittany. Brittany said, I'm on time, but I have to go to work soon. I have to jump back in after I clock in. Thank you for joining us anyway. Just Call Me Juan said, I don't know what time I'm going live yet. All right. If you figure it out anytime during this live, holler it out. Let us know, and I will highlight it. XO Miss Sanchez said, have you thought about doing more cookie videos on Instagram? I will like this. Oh, you like to see that ramen recipe? Yes, I will. Didn't even think about it. I just stopped doing it there because it's so tedious to like keep on taking shots for me of what you're making. But I have a tripod that'll make it a bit easier for me in a remote. So yeah, I'll get back into it, of course. Ooh. Angela said, I like the black cherry Merlot wallflower hand wash. Work. On this show it is. On this show it is. Let me make sure my notes are coming up. I apologize for not doing the 90 Day Fiance live. I'm probably, going to do it sometime tomorrow after Wa does her live. Just the only reason why I could not do it is because I went for Costco. I love me some Costco, but the holiday shopping has already started. So even if you get there early, it's just going to be a mess. I ended up spending way more time in Costco than I wanted to spend to be able to get back in time to do that live. And it's just because Costco was packed. As soon as they opened, it was slam. The lines were crazy. I think I may have to knock my Thanksgiving shopping out as soon as possible. Because normally I like to wait at least a week before Thanksgiving to go, and get my ingredients, because I like to use fresh ingredients. But I think I'm going to have to freeze some stuff this year because that Costco was crazy. And we're still in a panini. We are still in a panini. I don't like being around all them people, so I don't know. I do not know. I got there, went like 15 minutes after it opened. It was back-to-back shopping carts at that place. So I don't know. I do not know. But we will see. Where the hell is my notes? There we are. There we are. Freezy. Pedophilia? Is this common knowledge? Because wait, what happened with Sean? You Breezy with the fro, you can't do that. What happened with Sean? Oh my God. What is up? I can't do it. I can't do it today. Tracy said, stop the bus. You know what this show needs more of? Deontay's mom. When Deontay's mom gets him together and drags Nicole for filth, it's great TV. We haven't had her for a few episodes and it's been extremely boring. Stop the bus. 120 of us is in a room and 46 likes. Stop. The Bus Star family, please like, share, and subscribe to the best live reviews on YouTube. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Lisa Parker said, yeah, Aldi and Costco are swallowing up my non-existent Christmas bonus. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Breezy with the fro said, Victoria's Secret pure Breezy, I don't want to know about that. Tell me about the pedophilia. Now, how you gonna come in with that after you done dropped that pedophilia? I'm reading that like, oh, he did something at Victoria's Secret. Hey, JT. JT said Deontay's mom is everything. She absolutely is. I'm gonna hop into this review, but I'm gonna stop for Breezy with the fro. Anyway, let's get into it. Like I said, guys, I did not have a lot to say. I did not have a lot to say about tonight's episode because it was giving filler. It was really boring. Really, really boring. There were not a lot of interesting moments. When I am missing Amber and Puppy on an episode, it's lacking content. And you know what, Amber? I just remembered that you live in Atlanta. Girl, I'm kidding. It's all jokes over here. It's all jokes. Lacey, Sheen, and John. So Lacey is back talking to my ex, John, again. And all I have to say about this situation, what in the hair club for men is going on this show? Because he got the same bang, the same toupee bang that Sean has. Because guys, that's a piece. That's a piece on Shane, and that is a piece on John. There is no way that these two men both have the same curl pattern. Did they even have a curl pattern? When he stepped up, because I heard the voice. I heard that voice. I heard his voice, and then he stepped out into the camera, and I was like, why are you wearing Shane's hair? What is going on? I don't know. Maybe the show is also, getting into the weave business. Maybe they're opening up hair stores in areas that their cast is from and trying to get in on that market. I don't blame them. It's a very lucrative market. Maybe that's what's happening because not everybody, but half the people on this show have struggle weaves. Half the people on this show, their hair pieces, their hair attachments, struggles. So maybe that's something going on, or maybe some sponsor, some weave sponsor, or some toupee sponsor is sponsoring this show and sending the cast, difficult hair to work with. I don't know what it is, but John and Shane have the same bang, y'all. It's that same 2B curl bang. Did y'all think we wouldn't notice? Very weird. Very weird. You know what, Lacey? You got your men wearing the same hairpiece. Work, girl. Work. I would not be surprised if Lacey started selling hair. I would not be surprised if Lacey started selling hair. Like all of a sudden on her OnlyFans, like one of her commercials. Do they do commercials on OnlyFans? Or on any of the cam girl stuff that she does. I would not be surprised if there's like an ad and it's like for hairpiece. Oh, child. Before I go on, I got a super chat from D Nicole. What's up? D Nicole said, not the bang. What's up, D? Thank you so much for the super chat. I finally unpacked my luggage. I had to. My mom was like, that can't stay in here. Hey, Black Lavender, thank you for finally responding to my hello. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she starts selling hair. I would not be surprised, mid-sexual activity. Hi, are you suffering with edge loss? Well, I have the thing for you. I'm Lacey. This is Shane. And this is John. We sell all kinds of natural hair weave bangs and extensions for all your edgeless desires. Oh. My mind. I hope she never sees this. Anyway, John, right? He probably got this from me. I feel like, I always make men better. When he was talking to Lacey, because Lacey, I just don't understand. You are good and married. How do you act like you're just like dating your husband? Like you are literally on camera calling another man that you used to mess with, that you want to mess with again while your husband is in another room. The adultery audacity. Anyway, she calls him, horny, trying to get a little something from John, and John looks good. I will give him that, like healthy. You know what I mean? He got his little, geriatric millennial belly. He got his 2B weave bang. Like it seems like he's doing very well. He seems like he's in a good place in his relationship. We all know that goes straight to hell because we've seen Lacey's Instagram with him booed up in a car. So anyway, but at this moment on this episode, he says to her, she calls him. She's like, "Oh, Shane, it's just, he's getting on my nerves. It's not working out." And he's like, "Yeah, well, I'm sorry that you're in that situation, but I got a good thing going over here. So let's just, with me and you, let's just keep it on a friend tip. Be easy." Like, just cut her good and quick. And he said in his confessional, he was just like, cutting Lacey out of my life was the best thing that I ever did for myself. And let me tell you something. If somebody said that about me, I would I would be so hurt. Cutting you out of their lives was the best thing that he has ever done, Lacey. Yikes. Yikes. But you with him now, girl. So where are they from? Where are they from? Because it has to be something in the water, something in the pipes. Because this whole cast from wherever Lacey is from, whoo, special. Y'all are special people. So anyway, John takes a stand in his relationship. He's just like, no, I'm not gonna message you. I'm not gonna entertain that. Like basically be easy, right? So Lacey gets off the phone because first of all, she was in her lingerie, she was in her little robe, right? And she's got her feet up on the door, and she's, "Hey, John, yeah, no, Shane," you know what I mean? Like, giving him the voice, thinking that's gonna turn him on or whatever. He shuts her down. So after she gets off the phone with him, she's like, throws herself on the bed, and I'm like, not you being disappointed that you can't cheat on your husband, like, girl. You are literally upset that the man that you wanted to cheat on your husband with said no. That he had more respect for his relationship where he is dating than you had for your relationship where you were good and married. You are too old for this. Like, you're not elderly, you know what I mean? But you ain't no kid. I just feel like at certain ages, you just cannot be making certain decisions. And this is like, at your big age, you should not be doing this, Lacey. With all of them kids, you got a fresh baby. Why are you trying to cheat on her father? I love the Lord, but he just be letting anybody be parents. God. Whoo, child. Just anybody. Oh, wait, am I talking about my parents too? Wait, let me take that back. I just realized, you know what? No shade, but my dad should have been Denzel Washington. Like, what was my mother doing? What was my mother doing? Oh, the life I could have had. Anyway, hey, Stan and Lisa, this show, right? I think they honestly get a kick out of, I feel like it's their kink. I feel like they have this kink where it's like a shock kink with this show. And I think they get off on shocking us every episode with scenes of Stan and his BBL body in them panties. Stan, we gotta talk. Listen, there is no age shaming going on over here, but we gotta be real. You are somebody's grandpappy, and the way you were acting on this show, think of the kids. Think of the kids. Why are you in your 70s with them thick thighs? I cannot believe that Stan is so caked up. Did I not see it last season? It's such a shock to me. I'm like, what in the Nicki Minaj is going on here? But anyway, like, you're on camera disrobing in them panties. Think of the children. I'm telling you, I would be in therapy every day if my grandfather was acting a fool on life after lockup. Can you imagine what is going on with Sans grandkids in school? Like, why is your granddad in panties? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Like, you have to start thinking of the kids. I know you have raised your children and you have lived your life, but you're a grandfather as well. And oh, those poor babies, all your grandkids' friends know that their granddad got thick thighs and a big butt. I can't believe this is his body. It's so unexpected. It's so unexpected. Wow. Ciao. Anyway, I will say, Stan and his panties aside, he is a fun character. He really is. Stan and his panties and the dungeon aside, he's a fun character because that'll take the tarnations out of your bark. Kooky, fun. I like some of his commentary. I feel like with a little bit more polishing, he could be the Chevelle of this season. He really, really could be. But I think they lead too much into the there's no other way to say it, the horniness that is Stan, right? And the horniness is so aggressive that it's just like not endearing to watch. You know what I mean? I feel like if he just turned down the horniness, I am not kink shaming. I am not, slut shaming. Is that slut shaming? I'm not doing that, right? But I'm just saying, I feel like he could be more enjoyable to watch if he wasn't, an old man. Let me suck on your dildo. You know what I mean? Like if he just pulled that back a bit, and lean into the kookiness, I feel like he could be the Chevelle of this season. But it's just like you just go so far with the freak. It's far and aggressive. You know what I mean? Like he never leads us into the freak. It's like, 1 minute he's making a grilled cheese, and then the next minute he's just like, let's get to the dungeon. I want you to strap me up and burn my wiener. Like, can we lead into that? Why does it just bam right here? Making the grilled cheese, bam, penis on the table. Lead us into it. Maybe if he led us into it, we would feel, I don't know, I would feel, I don't know. Mr. Stan, I'm uncomfortable. I gotta be honest, Mr. Stan, I am uncomfortable. Like you are 70 years old and you are in your panties on a reality TV show. Where you are banging a felon with a bad weave who talks about all the stuff that she does to you sexual. It's too much. It's too much. So anyway, Stan, why did we get the conclusion of if Lisa is going to reveal to Stan that she's the one that he's been talking to? Like she's leading this thing on like it's going to be such a grand confrontation that it needs to be dragged on for like 3 episodes. It's like, girl, tell him. You're sitting there. Well, so who are you talking to? Tina, Tina's the only one. All right, Stan. Really? Really, Stan? Okay. Nobody. Girl, say it. Say it. Like what? We gotta wait another episode? Oh God. We're suffering with content this season, and I'm so disappointed. Really, Stan? Oh, Justina? Girl, I don't got time. I don't get. We're about to go into the holidays. Don't nobody feel like you dragging on these dry storylines. Anyway, Lisa's friend, who was her brother's ex-girlfriend with the pink hair that she fantasizes about sleeping with. Sorry, that's the best way that I can describe this lady because I forgot her name. Was she on something in this episode? Because I'm like, during the lunch break, did you take a little something? Because she was real different from when we met her. It seemed like something had happened. Just like, oh no, I don't want to get a hot tub. I was like, did we do a little something in the bathroom? Did we Did we shoot up in the Best Western bathroom? Because she was a little different. You know what? I won't say shoot up. Because what drug is that? What you shoot? Do you shoot up crack? Oh God, Nikki, get your drugs right. Get your heart narcotics right. Um, are we ingesting them now? Like drinking it? Are we drinking heroin now? I feel like you can drink it now, right? Anyway, you know what, girl? I don't even want to say that you are heroin. I'm sorry. I'm just saying you were a little different. Your face got real red. It was real red. It was real shiny. Maybe the room was hot. I don't know, but she was real different from when we met her last week. It was yeah. Now I just want to get in the hot tub with Lisa now. Ah, ah. All right, and we just gonna film and act like nothing is okay. Okay. Child, this show. So anyway, she devises this plan that she wants her to like dress up and be the girl that Stan is cheating with on Facebook. And then Lisa tries to confront Stan when they're rock climbing, and Stan just still doesn't let her know. Because listen, Lisa, he don't know what you're talking about. Like he doesn't know. You have to say, were you talking to anybody on, I don't know, Facebook, Stan? Like you gotta lead him in. Like he don't get it. He's like, no, I haven't been talking to nobody. Nope. Just you. Nope, nobody. And you're like, oh, okay. Tell him. Shout out to the rock climbing instructor. What a rough scene for you. You can tell he hated to be there. You can tell that rock climbing instructor was just like, this $125 that they're paying me is not worth it. It's not worth it, because what we heard Stan say about Lisa, I guarantee you he said more filthy stuff and it could not make it to air. I guarantee you it was nastier things that he said, because while Lisa is rock climbing, Stan is sitting down at the bottom watching her and saying, oh, baby, yeah, I can see your hoo-ha. Why are you so horny? Wait a minute. Something is up with him. Something is up with him, because I don't even think that, 18-year-old boys are this horny. This is something is up with Mr. Stan. I don't know if he takes a Four Loko and Viagra combination every morning that got him like this, but my God, you can't even go rock climbing? Jeez. I can see your hoo-ha. Lisa, I would just get another job. I would work double shifts at Wendy's. Like, girl, it's not worth it. It's not worth. You are paying the price, girl. The money you think you're getting ain't worth what you're doing. I can say it, baby. You can't even go rock. Like, you can't do nothing. You can't go rock climbing. You can't make a grilled cheese sandwich. You can't even drive a damn car. You almost killed yourself driving through a stop sign because you are over here to texting this stuff to this lady who is Lisa on Facebook, talking about, yeah, baby, what you like? What you like? What get you horny? You want me to do a guy? I'll do a guy in front of you if it gets you off. Jesus. My God, today. Women in their late 30s ain't this horny. My God, today. Oh, shout out to the libido. Nobody told us that after 33, we were going to be hell. Jesus. Wish I would have got that message. Thought I had a sex demon. Anyway. Anyway, let's get on to Sean and do I want to do Sean and Sarah? This is a thing. You're responsible for the knowledge, for the information that you take in, right? When we first met Sarah, she was so sweet. So, and she still is, right? But the last live, I knew what she went to prison for, but the last live, I don't know who it was, but one of you said, Sarah's the first murderer that we have on this show. I ain't been right since. I knew what she went to prison for. I'll be honest, I think the tears got me. But whoever made that comment, can I tell you that has set on my soul since you said it? Every time I look at her, I'm like, oh God. How did you pass casting with murder? How did you get through casting with the murder charge? Ciao. So anyway, let's get into Sean and Sarah. So the only thing that really happened with them this episode is that they had sex, and Sean revealed to her that he has 6 children, right? This is the thing. I just didn't believe it. I didn't believe that she didn't know. There's no way that Sarah, when we meet Sarah, we meet her on camera. She gets out of prison on camera. Let me tell you something. I don't believe for 1 second that Sarah did not know about the show, that Sarah hadn't already watched the previous seasons. If she didn't watch it, if she didn't watch the previous seasons, she watched Sean's season. So being shocked that he has 6 kids or that he was dating Destiny, this whole thing was just very fake, right? But I will say this. When Sean said, after having sex with Sarah, I feel closer to her, so I just feel like I should finally tell her about my kids. Oh, you are committing to being a terrible person. Like, there is a line that you just never cross, and every season Sean is crossing those lines. Like, it's like, this is a line right here for like being horrible. Sean is like, you know what? I'm an overachiever. Let me just jump over that line and be worse than the limit. Like, how are you okay? What is the check like? What is the check like? It's either the money is very good, the money and the fame are very good, or we got to be honest, is he mentally capable of signing these contracts? I am not saying that I can, diagnose what he's dealing with. But we're family here. We got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Something's going on. Something's going on. It takes him a minute to process information. We see them eyes going back and forth. Like, we don't know what it is, but we see it. We see it. Sarah, is he okay? Like, you're not, like, come on. Come on. We've been to the DMV before. We've, had to sit by somebody who was a little, okay. Okay. You know what? I'm a stand. You know what I mean? Why does the DMV bring out all the characters? Why? Like, I'm telling you, when you go to the DMV, you realize that they just let anybody drive, or maybe it's just California. But I'm like, how are you getting a license? How did they let you buy a car? Anyway, something is going on. So it's either that or he is okay, and maybe this is like a personality trait, like that. Maybe this is like, how we have, you got the hood guys, you got the himbos, you got the surfer guys. Maybe this is like a personality from his neighborhood. Maybe that's what it is. But something going on. Something going on. Anyway, he says that after having sex with her, he feels closer to her. And he decides to tell Sarah that he has 6 kids. He's like, I want to tell you something. And Sarah's like, yeah, what is it? Let me hear it. Because she's, had sex with Shane. Willingly. Sean. She's had sex with Sean willingly. And he's like, yeah, well, something very important. She's like, Sean, tell me. Tell me. Was it good? Girl, the way you were acting, I'm uncomfortable. Anyway, he finally tells her, he's like, oh, yeah, well, the thing that I want to tell you is I have 6 children. I would have caught another murder charge. Get out of here. Get out of here. Like, how do you hide 6 kids and don't feel no way? But how I knew this was fake, right? Sarah's reaction. Because how the hell you get more mad at him being engaged to Destiny when he was dating you than the fact that he hid 6 children from you? It's not realistic. It's not. You would be so livid. You would have never let him get to the second part. You would have never heard about Destiny. You would have been tearing up that hotel room, bopping him in the head with the ice bucket. There's no way you would have heard the second thing. No, what else do you have to tell me? Let me hear it. Let me hear, what else do you have to tell me? Oh, you were dating? You were engaged to Destiny when you were dating me? Really? Tell me. Tell me. I'm the backup. I'm the backup? Yeah, I knew it. That's what pissed you off? Not the 6 children? Not realistic. You knew. Y'all reenacted this scene or something. This was all fake. That was not a real reaction from a woman when after you have sex with her, you roll over in the bed still saturated with sin, and you say, oh, guess what? I got 6 children. That was not an honest reaction. No. Not from the woman. We're losing our damn minds. 6 kids. Because in our mind, we're just like, oh my gosh, 6 kids. Yeah. I'm making a different decision with this relationship. Shout out to the men that got 6 children and more. Love y'all. Not for me. I know it's difficult to date with all them children. I honestly get it. But my God, today, because if I don't have the information, I'm not thinking them 6 kids is from one baby mama. I'm thinking about several, right? And then I'm thinking about the guy that I'm with. And, let's be real. I'm a Black woman from the Philadelphia inner city. I like like a roughneck. So it's just, I need a roughneck. I need to do it an attitude who don't use his fingers to eat his food. So, you know what I mean? I from that point, I'm assessing the situation and I'm just like, no. I don't want to get jumped in the Best Buy parking lot because one thing about a baby mama, she will, especially a hood baby mama, she will jump you in the Best Buy parking lot. Not for me. Not for me. What's up, sup people? Thank you for the super chat. Sup people said Shane is the white Michael Jackson. Who are we talking about? Who white Mike? Oh, white Mike. I miss him. I miss Michael. I miss Sarah. I miss them adorable children. We got to get them back. Michael and Sarah, what happened? Oh, was it because Michael was in prison for that child endangerment charge? Maybe that was it. Because I don't think the show would ever miss an opportunity to have them, mess up their lives on TV. Anyway, thank you so much, sup people. Love ya. Love ya. Thank you so much. Let's go on to Brittany and Ray. Brittany, I hope this was fake. It looked like it, right? So I'm going to go easy. Oh, Serena! Thank you, Serena. Thank you for the Venmo. Serena said, thank you. I finally got it. Tarina said, stairs, hair, rock climbing was just too much. Baby, that hair was lifting. But he didn't care because he couldn't see it because he was too busy looking at Lisa's coochie. Oh my gosh. He is obsessed with holes. Any genital entrance, he is obsessed with it. My God, today. Thank you so much, Tarina. Thank you. So Brittany, I hope this was fake. It looked like it was fake. Your scenes lately have looked really fake to me. Not bad. I'm just, calling that out. But if you're faking, that means you and Ray are in a good place, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Anyway, so Brittany is acting like she's upset that Ray is out hanging with his cousin and some friends, and she doesn't know about it, and he's not responding to her text. So she rides over there, busts into the house, and she's just like, what's going on? What's going on in here, Ray? What happened here? Ray? And Ray is like, what you doing? They are so like opposite. Like Brittany's right, and Ray is like, stop it. No. Chill. Like Ray is very Igor. Is it Igor or Eeyore? Igor from the honey bear. Boom. Pooh's best friend. He's very that. And Brittany is very Mickey Mouse. Like very like, and it's just seeing their dynamic. I'm like, wow. This relationship works though. It works. They're still together. They're still thriving. So something is keeping them together, even though they are so opposite. But anyway, she pops up there to raise a guy's night out. And I'm like, are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? I mean, it's embarrassing for everybody involved. It's embarrassing for Ray. It's embarrassing for Ray's cousin. It's especially embarrassing for you because no woman looks good doing that. No woman looks good ruining your man's boys' night out. Like you don't look good running up on your man. Oh, what's going on? You haven't called me. Who are these people? You don't look good. He looks foolish. Why embarrass him? And why embarrass yourself? Don't ever do that. Please. You will never look good in that situation unless he was somebody he shouldn't be with. Unless he was somebody that he's banging, make a scene. Make a scene. So anyway. Oh, you know what? I will say this before I move on. Brittany, there was one moment that had me on the floor. And that moment was when she looked at this very mature man. I'm like, how are you hanging out with Ray? How are you a Ray's cousin friend? Like, because you didn't see him when you walked in, you just was focusing on Ray and Ray's cousin. And then the camera cuts over to like this Cuban Danny DeVito character. And she's like, excuse me, question. Are you a convicted felon? And he's like, well, yes, I am. I'm like, what the little Danny DeVito do? So anyway, when he reveals to her that he is a convicted felon, Brittany, she does this 360. She goes, turns all the way around. And when she turns back around, she's like, no offense. Girl, after all that, you have offended him. You have offended this man already. That whole... No offense, girl. You could have kept that. You have already offended Mr. DeVito. I felt so bad for that man. How was him and Ray's cousin friends? Was he a producer? Because it was such a little, an awkward matchup. I'm like, oh, all right. Maybe they worked a retail job together. Because I told you guys, retail will create the weirdest friendships. Maybe friendships. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they met in the stock room. Anyway, Brittany was doing the most. So Ray decides to come home after he makes Brittany leave because Brittany wanted to stay. And he was like, no, leave. You can't stay here. Come on. You're embarrassing me. And she's like, you're kicking me out. You're kicking me out. Yes, girl, he's kicking you out. She leaves. She goes home. He goes after her. His cousin was pissed. I don't know if the cousin was acting or he wasn't in on the reenactment, but he was not okay with it. But Ray gets home and Brittany is upset. She's like, I can't believe you embarrassed me like that and you made me leave. And so she goes to the room and starts throwing pillows at him and makes him sleep on the couch. What did he do? What did he do to get kicked out of the bedroom and to have you assault him with Home Goods throw pillows? It's a throw pillow. But like, what did he do to make you get that angry? It seemed like for me, the incident did not justify her anger. It just did not seem that big of a deal to not only throw him out of your bedroom, out of your shared bedroom, but then to throw all that stuff at him and tell him basically that he's in trouble and he has to sleep out there. I felt like you were doing the most. I hope this was fake. I hope this was fake or poorly reenacted. Anyway, we got a super chat from Alana. Alana said, loving all the impressions. Can't wait for the second channel. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, it may premiere earlier than I thought because I'm getting stuff done. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Alana. Thank you, my love. Let's move on to Brittany and Marcelino. White Brittany. White Brittany, I love her, right? I want you to go back to your natural hair color. You look so pretty with your natural hair color. I don't know if you can get back to that, but girl, you look so pretty with that hair color. Um, I like her. I really, really do. Brittany is such a high anxiety character. And I say high anxiety because she gives me high anxiety watching her every season. I think that Brittany, maybe this is in her bloodline. I just feel like she's naturally reckless, like genetically reckless. I don't know what's up, where her family is from, or I don't know, but it's something in that bloodline where it's like a reckless gene, right? Um, because I feel like Brittany is going to bring her father on this show. Brittany, please don't. Please don't. Girl, can you pull a black Brittany and fake some stuff? We don't have to see everything. You don't got to share everything with us. You do not have to show us everything. You do not have to peel back so many layers of your show. This is not the OWN network. Girl, this is WeTV. We're here for the mess. We are here for the mess. You'll be going so deep with your storyline, and you just only have to scratch the surface, to be quite honest with you. Maybe throw a Heineken bottle in a bar, and maybe, jump in the car and be like, oh, I gotta get away because the cops is coming. And we're like, oh my gosh, Brittany might get arrested again. No, don't do that, Brittany. You got kids. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I just think that she just goes so deep on this show where you do not have to. You have given us enough. Please don't bring this man on your show, because now you've been on the show for a couple seasons. You and your man are doing very well. Your mother is doing very well because of you. It seems like everybody who is still in relationship with you is doing well. And you know what your father said? Let me get in on that. So now he's reaching out, and all of a sudden, you big and 30 something years old, but now he want to see you. Why? Think about it, mama. If you didn't have a successful TV show behind you, would he want to see you? You got to think about that. So then she goes to meet with her mom, who, thank God, she looks great. Better than we saw her. We've seen her in some things, right? So Brittany says, well, my dad reached out, right? And her mom's just like, oh gosh, she's like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. You should, reach out to him. And she's just like, well, I kind of do, because, you kept me from him. Remember when we had that conversation and I talked about how the parent that stays always gets the short end of the stick, because the parent that is not there, the kid is able to imagine or create this idea of who they are. So the parent that stayed and is going through all the trials and tribulations with their child and their own life, but also, with their child and raising this child alone with doing a job that's, to be honest with you, is for a village. It's for a village. My ancestors said what? It takes a village to raise a child. So, and they're doing this on their own with not a lot of money in unfortunate circumstances, but they're fighting an idea of this imaginary, partner that left in their kid's mind. So they can always be like, oh, this was rough with my mom, but if my dad was there, we would have had this. Probably not. If my mom was still here, we would have. Probably not. Probably not. Not always, but a lot of times, probably not, right? So in Brittany's mind, she thinks that her mother kept her away from her father. So that's why she wasn't able to have the relationship with him that she wanted. And she's blaming her mom for it. And her mom, who is still, in recovery, is just like, no, Brittany, that is not the case. I got myself and my children away from him because he was an abuser. She tells her child that your father beat me up. Like, your father abused me and was a drug addict. So I got my kids out of that situation. But Brittany is still thinking, oh, my mom took me away from my dad. And I'm just like, Brittany, at your big age, right? You still have not seen your dad. You still have not seen him. When you became 18 in America, legally, because baby, mentally, we are not, you were considered an adult. So let's say your mother was keeping your father away, right? Let's say that that's what she was doing. Where has your father been for almost 20 years of your life since you turned 18? Where has he been? Did he write you in prison? Did he come visit you in prison? Did he put any money on your books? Did he pick his daughter up off of some corner and take her to rehab? Did he do any, like, where was he? Where was he? Your dad could have popped up on you at your job. Here we go. Let's go with Wendy's. He could have popped up on you at your, third shift at Wendy's, surprise you, act like he's coming in there to order a Frosty, but he's actually coming to see his child. And instead of leaving, he sits down with his daughter on her lunch break and cries and tells her that he misses her and he couldn't see her because the mother did not allow him to see her. But you are 18 and you can make your own decisions, and he wants to be in your life and fix your relationship. He didn't do that. He didn't do any of that. He left the space for another man to do that. But now you're doing very well financially, within your career. You're on a huge TV show. Now he wants to see you. Get outside of your hurt and little Brittany and be reasonable. Think, even if that's your father, still a vulture. Wake up. Wake up. Listen, I'm not expecting you to throw your parents away. Listen, I don't know a lot of people who do that. I can't. Okay. But I'm just expecting you to be wise. You're in a good place. And I just feel like your dad could be a terrible trigger for you and send you down a spiral that you will probably not be able to recover from a very long time. And you got a great opportunity going on here. Please don't bring that man on this show to mess with your mind. Girl, if he wanted to see you, he could have done it. He could have done it. Especially when you turned 18. That's all I got to say about that. What do you guys think about this episode? Let's get into it. I'm going to scroll up a bit to Kimberly. Kimberly said, Nikki, STDs are rampant. Oh, yeah, you're right. And old people homes, we did talk about that. They get it in all day, every day, but they don't use protection because they think because they're elderly, they don't get STDs. Everything they told us to do, they just don't apply it. They just do not apply it. So Betty, you think that Santa's putting on an act? I hope so too. It's just so yeah, baby. I can see you. You can't step outside of yourself and be like, you know what? That was too far. I'm in public. Whoo, child. Dia said Stan admitted to Tina and Lisa wasn't even thinking about Tina. That's another thing that was very weird to me. I'm like, he said, yeah, I've been talking to Tina. And Lisa's like, oh yeah, but who else have you been talking to? Girl, what? Did you, are you okay with Tina? They're very confusing. They're very confusing. Hey, Black Lavender. Black Lavender said Stan was ready to take her to the dungeon while she was rock climbing. Oh my gosh. If they would have let him, he would have went to town. He would have went to town. Hey, Orange Turtle. Orange Turtle is responding to Black Lavender saying, Black Lavender, you know when a woman starts rock climbing and get away from you, there is an issue. Tell it. Black Lavender says, showing the bed all decked out, ready to have sex. He's this is a thing. Women. The problem is us. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna blame men on us and what they do. But I think that we have to start being accountable because Stan has options. Not Stan. Stan has options, but Sean has options. Why? Why is he still able to get women? Like what is going on? Listen, even if you committed a murder, your standards are still too high for Sean. Girl, I can't believe we got a murderer on the show. It was something about the person that wrote that comment. For some reason, I just got it. I just got it, and I could not let up on that. Hey, XO Miss Sanchez. XO Miss Sanchez says, I think Sean is just looking for a check. That's why he's still on the show. But allegedly, he got Sarah pregnant and they're married. What in the Love and Hip Hop is going on? Because them people on Love and Hip Hop, they ruined their lives for that show. They ruined their lives. I will never forget the Love and Hip Hop reunion that I watched long time ago. It was when Cardi B was on there. And what's his name? Dun, 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 dun. New York, New York. Peter Guns. Is it Peter Guns? I think it's Peter Guns. Peter Guns. So sick of politicians. I got a notification about some political mess. Anyway, Peter Gunn said he was on the reunion. He was crying, and he was like, "I destroyed my family for a reality TV show check." I'm like, so you had all them children for a storyline? You were cheating on your wife for a storyline, but the money, that money is addictive. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm comfortable, being being on a budget, living a budget life. I won't say I'm broke, but me can't spend like me want to. So I'm not gonna say I'm comfortable living like this. I would love to, have a bit more coin, but there's just some things that I'm just never gonna do, right? Like if I have to destroy my life, destroy other people's lives to live a better way financially, I'll stay right here. I'll stay right here. Like, what is it? What profits a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? It's not worth it. I'm gonna finish Romans. I'm gonna finish the book of Romans. Child, hey, Coos Girly. Cool. Oh, oh, I gotta respond to this. Thank you. What the hell was I talking about? Anyway, Coos Girly said Sarah's outrage was so fake, and that cup of water was very strategically placed and thrown. Like, girl, you tearing that Best Western up. You're not throwing no alcohol on no man. You breaking a window. You're ripping up carpet. You're biting the dresser. Like, girl, get out of here. Get out of here. JT Zim said, I picture Sean sitting in the corner munching. JT, you warned me. You did warn me. Time out. Time out. Sarah said Sean is gutta. He moves like he has no responsibilities at all. Like he does not have 6 children, 3 of which are very small. And the others are teenagers. Like they need you drastically because they're all in different phases of their life. I just can't believe him. I can't believe this guy. He's committed to being terrible every season. Hey, Roxy. Roxy said he lit Cray Cray. He going to want attention. He's going to be jealous of that. Oh, really? You think so? He's going to be jealous of that child. Black Lavender said there just happened to be a cup of water right there for her to throw in Sean's face. We see the mess. We see the mess. Sarah said, as soon as I heard 6 kids, I would have been out of the state. Going with the win. Going with the win, fabulous. Master Junior says, why do some people put themselves out there on the market at their absolute worst, especially on national TV for a check? For a check. Michael and Sarah are back together. All right, let's bring them on next season. I'm ready. I'm ready. Graciela, don't worry. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for still joining us. Hey, Sapphire. Sapphire said Brittany had on her overseer hat and that heavy wig of salvation. I hate that I can see it. I hate that I can see it, Sapphire. Oh gosh. Coos Girly said, I couldn't take another Michael and Sarah season. My nerves are too bad. Listen, you see that they're missed. You see when we don't have that toxic couple on this show. There is a void. There is a void. Hey, Tarina. Tarina said, I sent you a Venmo just now. I hope I sent it to you. I'm not sure. I hope you heard me acknowledge that. Thank you again, Tarina. Thank you, my love. Oh, wait. Did you send me another one? Hold on. Let me check. Because I'm looking at the time when that comment was sent. Hold on. Yes, I got it. Thank you so much, Tarina. JT said, you know what? I just should have kept you on timeout. Ray is a much better actor. He's good TV. He is good TV. Hey, Dia. Dia said, Bink said it wasn't a good first impression. And he was right. He was right. This is my first time meeting you, and you're coming over to my house, banging my door, dragging my cousin out, cussing him out, embarrassing my guests. Like, it wasn't. It was not a good first impression at all. And I absolutely agree with him. I know. Because Grant said that poor man was just trying to play some cards with the youth and got embarrassed. Poor guy. No offense. Oh gosh. Dia said Brittany's rant contained a lot of what about me and nothing about Ray, serving us a lot of crazy eyes. I will say that she comes off extremely selfish in this relationship. It's literally like Ray could have been anybody, because Brittany has a time on when she wants stuff done. Like, Brittany wants children and marriage right now. She wants to be living in her home with her life partner right now. And I feel like Ray just came at the right time. But if it wasn't Ray, it would have been somebody else, because she's ready right now. She's moving very masculine. This is how men move. Like, men, when they're ready to get married, whoever's there. I told y'all, start if you're not married and there's a guy that you want to be married to, and you didn't have a shot before, you got a shot now if he's approaching 40. Start hanging around him at a good 39. You'll get your king. You will get your king. I know. Black Lavender said that was too crazy. Ray didn't even do anything to have to sleep on the couch, to deserve to sleep on the couch. Yes. Buddha 1000 said, is her father trying to pop up because she's on WeTV? I think that's what it is. He didn't pop up on her any other time. He could have popped up on her, but now he's popping up on her right now. I don't trust it. Stay woke, Brittany. Stay woke. Yeah, Black Lavender said Marcelino and Brittany's storyline is boring now. I think it's boring because they're in a good place, which is great for them. I wish that they can listen. WeTV needs content. They need content, because if they do another spinoff of Marriage Boot Camp, I mean, what is the next Marriage Boot Camp going to be? Marriage Boot Camp Hell Edition. Satan and all of his hoes. We're trying to fix these relationships. Like, y'all keep on doing spinoffs of Marriage Boot Camp. My God, today, Let it go. Oh my gosh, let me give them this idea. I'll give you this one for free. I did it for Bravo. I'll do it for you. Marriage boot camp, life after lockup edition. Do that. Do that. Let's mix it. Let's mix it because WeTV needs some content. And Brittany, I feel like you and Marcelino can spin it off into something. You have a very interesting family. I think you have enough going on within your life where you can have your own show and you don't need to be a part of this ensemble cast, because I feel like with this show, she tries to bring us drama. And I think she would work better on WeTV during a family show. That's what she needs to do. Let me get these 2 super chats and then I'll scroll back up. Hey, Brenda. Brenda said, real question, was the corn in the cob used? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I hope it don't have nothing to do with Stan and Lisa, Brenda. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, All Day Finesse. All Day said, we need Chevelle and her cousin back. Yellow Bone and the crew were very WeTV gold. Absolutely. They are needed. I don't know why we didn't get them on this season. Maybe they wanted them to take a break and sit out, but we need them. We desperately need them on the show. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. What is this corn on the cob comment? Did I miss something? It better not be about Stan. It better not be about Stan. I know. That's what I'm saying, Brittany. You have such good content from your family alone. Giovanni is a star. He was like, Coos Gurley said, I was dying at Giovanni talking to his father like he's a 45-year-old. That was such a cute moment. He's like, hey, you coming down to visit me? Giovanni is a star, Brittany. He is a star. Thank you. Oh, I have to give you a super chat. Why not, Coos Gurley? Thank you. Dr. M said Amara's dad, only showed up during COVID because he knew Amara could not say no and not look after him, especially since he was sick. But as soon as he was well, he disappeared. And embarrassed that girl. I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop, but I watched that episode and I felt so bad for her. Oh, also, congrats to Amara. She's pregnant with twins. Naturally. Listen, I feel like we can take the stigma out of like IVF and surrogates and all that stuff. You don't have to tell us that you had the kids naturally or whatever. Like you're a mom. You have a child. Let's take because congrats, but I got pregnant naturally. Why do people care? Like that even has to be mentioned. And I don't think she was doing that to shame women, but I think she was doing that because she knew people would ask, how you pregnant with twins? It happens, guys. It happens. Congrats. I loved her pictures with her mom. She is going to have a show, I think, on the Fuse Network where it's like called Don't Cancel Me. I'm concerned, Amara. And here's why I'm concerned. You, no shade. What's up, family? You family, right? But you got a lot of opinions about African American business. Like, you got a lot of opinions about what's going on over here. And I feel like your opinions need to stay within your culture. She got a lot to say about us. So and the title of the show, Don't Cancel Me and all that, I'm concerned because I did watch the latest episode where her dad, played her or whatever. And she also was on there talking about what the Black community needs to do and invite people in. And I was just like, tread lightly. Tread lightly. You got a lot of opinions about what's going on over here. My cousins, your people got some problems too. Let's start there. Anyway, because I hope we get into that. I hope we get into your culture too, Mama. I hope we start there. Let me move on. She just has so many comments, and I'm like, we family. I'm trying. I'm trying. I am trying with you, Mama. Black Lavender also said they need to spice it up a little and have her mom and Black Lavender, whatever you're drinking, stop it. Put it down and go get some water. Put it down and go get some water. Wendy Sims 31 said Amira's dad came and finessed her into paying for his cancer treatment and bounced back to DR. Amira's dad is Peak Basori. Yep. Yep. Orange Turtle said, I am doing my best to keep quiet and it's so hard. Wendy said Dirty Feet Peter Gons was a hoe through and through the show, and the show didn't do that. He had rolled out of bed with Tara, then went to Amina. They were living in the same apartment complex. But remember, he moved them in. He moved them into the same apartment complex, though. But that was after he decided to ruin his life. Natalie says Stan works out every morning, but he can't get up a wall. Okay. I don't think he wanted to. He probably could get up the wall. I don't think he wanted to because he wanted to look at Lisa's hoo-ha. That's what I think. All Day Finesse said apparently Sean and Sarah are married. Yeah, and she's preggo. I talked about. Yeah. We got Brenda. We got All Day Finesse. Did somebody explain to me what's going on with the corn on the cob? Because I feel like I missed something. I know, Natalie. Natalie said, where the F all Lamar and Andrea are? Oh, yes. Are they in Africa? We need her this season. Take the cameras to Africa. I miss them. Me too, Cameron. Me too. Cameron said, I missed the original version of Marriage Boot Camp when they had real couples on there. Me too. Hey, Breezy. Breezy said, I wish my daughter would turn on me when her bum biological pop up at 30-something. The nerve of Brittany. Yeah. Brittany's mom has issues, but I didn't like that. I didn't like what she said to her mom. What's up, out and about and out? Said, hey, sis, I have missed you. We've missed you too. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Tamiria. Tamiria said, I thought Brittany was going to Tino's house talking about Giovanni. You know what? Is he out of jail? Is Tino out of jail? Is he out? Because he was some good TV. He was some good TV. Orange Turtle said, oh, I just like to say what you are seeing in the news about Australia is true. The police. Oh, well, we're going to keep you in your prayer. We're going to keep you in our prayers. Thank you for letting us know. I'm so sorry. Why are you laughing? Child. Orange, what's going on? What is going on? Wendy said, is that show Amara doing going to invalidate the African-American experience and concerns while not being a part of the African-American community? Well, I saw the trailer and they had hopped and it was like a little quick comment about colorism. And I was like, oh, girl, I wouldn't do it if I were you. I wouldn't do it if I were you because Amara has said a few things on Love and Hip Hop. Even back when I was watching it, I was like, because she started making these comments after Black woman came to her defense with how she was treated on the show. Why is it that every time Black woman gets somebody's back who has been, like we come to somebody's aid, why is it when we come to your aid, as soon as you get the aid and you get healed, you turn your backs on us and start getting us together? I will say Black women need to stop helping and we just need to stay in our lane. But unfortunately for us, the mother of civilization is just not in us. We're always going to lead. We're always going to help out. Like, it's who we are. It's who we are. The most called on for help and the most disrespected. My God, today. My God, today. That's the thing. Her views, like for me, and I can't say as a Black woman, she can't talk about certain things, especially race. I just feel like a lot of her opinions are based in trauma that she has not dealt with. And when you're giving these opinions, especially on a platform where you're the host and you have this way of thinking, it's trouble. It's trouble for everybody involved. Everybody involved. Who is this? JT. As a white person, I stay in my damn lane. I know that's right. I know that's right. What's up, EE? EE said, hey, y'all, I'm late but ready to gag at Nikki talking about showing her that box of. I totally forgot about that foolishness. Ain't no way. I refuse to believe that he's a Magnum wearer. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh God. No. Oh gosh. Oh Lord, is he packing? Oh. Ah. Is the penis delicious? Why is the best penis on the worst men? My God, today. My God, today. Is that what it is? Does Sean have the demon peen as well? We are down horrendous. We are down horrendous. Um, um, down horrendous. Oh, thank you, JT. JT says Sean had corn on the cob in a picnic basket because he wanted to do her in the cornfield. Get out of here. I can't. Dr. Rim said, yes, congratulations. She had a miscarriage earlier on this week. So this pregnancy is a big blessing. On this week's episode, yeah. She talked about it. Is she, oh gosh, is the baby's father that guy that she's dating on the show? Oh girl. Oh girl. I hope he's acting, but he's not a good partner to you. I'm sorry, EE, but at least you're here. At least you're here. Wendy said, it's sad, but as African American dark skinned woman, I now focus on Black people's problems. I don't have the energy to fight for other groups anymore. I get you. I totally get you. Dr. M said, I hope I don't offend anyone. I have experienced colorism in Latin America before, and I kind of see similarities in the kind I experience here in the UK. I think that's what Amara is trying to do. Oh, colorism is colorism. Colorism is colorism. That demon don't change its spots. It is, yeah. So colorism in Latin America, the same in what is this? America, and it's the same in the UK. I get, like, that's the thing. I get what she's trying to do. I get what she's trying to say, but she still needs to be healed in certain areas before she puts herself in a position to speak on it. Because Amara gets dragged a lot on her Instagram because she be talking. And it'd be a whole lot of nonsense. A whole lot of nonsense. And Dr. M, none of that was offensive. Magnums. Breezy said Black women are going to be raptured. I absolutely believe it. I believe it. Black women are going to be raptured up first. That's got to be the justification of our treatment here on earth. Let me tell you something. If the Lord comes down, right, right, and he says, I summon all the Black women to the front of the line. Baby, the way I'm walking to the front of, excuse me, I told you. You should have treated me better. Hey, Lord. We got to get something. And maybe he'll take us first and then be like, all right, I'll be back later. Y'all deal with this. Y'all deal with them 600-foot angels. Get into Revelations, child. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it, Breezy. Baby, I'm sashaying to the front of that line with my teleporter. I'm like, excuse me. I told you. I told you. I'm going up first. Hallelujah. Hey Sebastian, thank you so much for the super chat. Sebastian said, Sean is probably the Pete Davidson of love. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't believe that Pete is I don't believe that he's with Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian has never dated anybody white. She's never dated anybody white. And I think her first guy is not going to be Pete Davidson. Her first white guy, I don't think is going to be Pete Davidson. I don't think so. I think she's just, doing what she does best, staying in the media, because that is her job. That is her job. You know what? Haitians have done enough. Y'all can take a break. Y'all can take a break from trying to teach the people on the other side of the island. Get out of here. Y'all done enough. Y'all done enough. JT said Zora Neale Hurston had it right. Black females had it worse and came out the strongest for it, unfortunately. I don't want to be strong. I want to be dainty. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight these battles. Yeah, is he white? He's white. I will say his eyes don't give me Caucasian. It's something right here where I'm like, I feel like it's spicy. It's like spicy Caucasian right here. It's giving conquistador. But I think he writes white on his census. I think so. I could be wrong. Anyway, family, let's end on this Pete Davidson white. Let me get out of here. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm going to do I say what time her live is going to be tomorrow? I'm going to figure that out. And then tomorrow, oh shoot, am I going to Costco again tomorrow? I can't do Costco. And then tomorrow I'll do 90 Day Fiance. And then I'm going to also post 3 videos Saturday and Sunday. And then I'll see you Monday for lives. So we're going to have 1 live tomorrow, one video later that evening, then 2 videos on Sunday, and then quick videos, just a quick, not hot topic, but a topic that I wanted to talk about you guys with. And then we'll be back to our lives on Monday. Thank you all so much. I'm trying to give you as much content as I can while I build this second channel. Thank you all for being so patient. Thank you all for adjusting to different live times and settings and coast and all of that as I become bi-coastal. I'm so excited about that. Thank you, Tarina. Blessing me. Tarina said, since you thought I sent 2, I had to send another. Oh no, you didn't have to, but thank you so much for the Venmo. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys because it has been, I've kind of been all jumping and all over the place, but very soon I will be settled and I have a lot to share with you guys. And I just wanted to thank you again for supporting the channel. I'm at the subscribers that I'm at. I'm, doing what I'm doing because of you guys. And I totally appreciate your support for me and the Star family. So thank you all. Oh, he's Italian and Jewish. I can see it. I can see that. Okay. I thought maybe like Puerto Rican, but I can see Italian and Jewish. Because sometimes you think that Jewish guys are Puerto Rican, but they're not. They're not. Jewish men, they can go any kind of way. You'd be like, you're Jewish. White? Oh, okay. Right? They can go any kind of way. Because I told you about that. About that Jewish guy that I had a crush on. And not just me and all the other Black girls. And what grade were we in? Whatever grade is the bar or bat mitzvah. I'm telling you, the rabbis that I used to work for will be so disappointed in me. But whatever, bar or bat mitzvah, that age, she showed us, she had took, like I told you, she took a trip to Israel. I think it was like I forget what it's called, but it's like a trip that the kids of this a Hebrew school go to, and she showed us the pictures on the trip, and there was this one guy, and we were like, "All right, is he going to be at your bat mitzvah, your party? Is he going to be at your party?" And she was like, "Yes," and we were like, "Oh my goodness!" So the whole time, all the girls were talking about meeting this guy at the party. We were not talking about her. We no longer cared about her. We no longer cared about her. We were all trying to get to this guy. That heifer disinvited all of us. Disinvited all of us. Never got to meet him. That could have been my husband. She's a hater. Anyway, love y'all. Let me go. Let's end with this comment from Tracy. Said, shout out to the NikkiStar replay gang. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share the channel to your social medias. Let's continue to help your girl grow. Make sure you like before you get out the room. Some people spicy way. Before you get out of the room, and share if you care. Share if you care. Oh, Sephardic or South American. Listen, we're learning. We are learning. I got my hair done and everything. I got my hair done and everything. Hater. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, he was so cute.